Hey everybody! The one person watching. I accidentally hit live a little early. I just realized that. Hello, Techron! How are you doing today? I mean, yeah, I hit live early, but it's not like I'm not ready. I'm gearing up here. It looks like something's all foggy. That's better. Better-ish. Alright, yeah, so, what is up? I just gotta set my other, so that I could talk with you guys. All of that fun stuff. Pull up, there you are. And pause that. Hey Ben, Bob, how's it going? Mark, and Brandon. That's everybody. And 9 people watching, 4 buttons smushed. Y'all better like that smush button. And smoosh that like button. Alright. Let me set this over here so I can read. As the title suggests, I am going to be doing... Sorry, I'm late. Spencer, you're here before I even started. I was intending on... I didn't mean to press the go live button already, you know. You know me, I'll be ready to go like 10 to 6, and I'll be like, all right, don't want to go in too early. So, all right. LHI, what's up, brother? Ed, how's it going? You got 6 inches of new snow? Man, this focus. What I might do is turn the camera around like I did before, because I think that gives a cleaner picture and it doesn't have the selfie focus thing. So bear with me. Like I said, I wasn't quite... I was ready to go live, just I wasn't going live. All right. And rotate. That's a nice picture. All right. Hi, everybody. Right here in my face, right? Get that thing out the way. Plug you guys in. What is up? What is up? The only downside to this is, although it looks really nice, I can't see the chat from there. That's scary. Alrighty. So, live, follow. Alright, you guys are a little bit behind. Or at least I'm a little bit behind over here. I got some cable in the fire. It's a big chunk. I'm not expecting to get the whole thing done because it's like that long. But I kind of want a good... I want a good chunk for a small little project that I have in mind, and, well, let's do some Damascus, right? Alright, let me move this closer, make sure my borax is set, and don't forget, share that stream, guys. Let people know I'm on. I'm just going to do some more camera moving, get you guys lower. That ought to do it. A little bit. All right. Yeah, I was talking about the weather for a second. Yeah, it's been like 70s here all week, and then today it decides to drop down to like 37, 40 degrees. It's like, oh man. Reading back up. Bob, that's good that you're doing better. Alrighty. So, I want to try and do, I've got a lot of projects in my mind. It's just finding the time to get out here and do it. And looking at the weather, I really should have done a few of these projects earlier in the week, but busy with work. And then after work, I've been doing me and the family are doing like a house flipping project kind of thing, so it's taking up quite a bit of time. But don't worry, I will have videos coming out. Some of them might be older. Some of them might just be little vlog talking videos. Obviously about blacksmithing, but regardless, I've got some projects in mind, and I've got a queue of priorities to take care of for them, and I will be moving along with those here shortly. All right. Just warming this cable up here so that I can sprinkle some borax on it and get it going. 70, yeah, 75 was I think it was nearly 80 one day this past week. I almost shaved, went back to the bald with the goatee. Oh, I did. I was wearing shorts and everything, Ed. Now, I've already taken the liberty to like untwist this a little bit and knock it out. So I've already taken care of that. Now it's just saves a little bit of time. Don't threaten me with a good time, Yamez. When you're hanging out with Yamez, that's all you have is a good time. Denise, how's it going? What up, Jason? All right. Like I said, this is quite a long piece for my forge, so I'm doing tacos again, Jason. So it's going to have, there's going to be a lot of in and out and back and forth with it. Yep. Chicken soup for the blacksmith's soul. Send me some. Alright, now for me to build my little tunnel. Hey, Becky. What's up, Mr. Liam? Take this moment to stop and say hey, and I know not a lot of you are here right now, but to the new subscribers out there, thank you. I've had a little bit of a boost this past month, and so I hope that if any of you guys rewatch this up to this point at least, I hope that all you new subscribers, enjoy the channel and have some fun. That's what we're about here. Mr. Charming Hollow Forge Hans. Hey, tell Amy I said happy birthday and I put something on her wall. I hope she enjoys it. Real nice and in there. Alright, I'm going to twist these together here. Hey, Rob! A lot of famous, recognizable names in here. Yeah, there are. Everybody decides to show up. I love you guys. Alright, I'm going to twist this together real quick. Sorry if I'm off screen. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and get it. Shouldn't have to worry about it. I'm not going to be doing too much on the vise. Siberian, Doug, how's it going? Not too late, guys. I'm really just setting up the shot for the Damascus, trying to make sure I get the vise in there too. So yeah, really, y'all are missing me set up. I said my hellos. The stream is so clear you can see the ridges on the siding. That's awesome. Want this heat to soak all the way in. What was going on was the outside of the threads of the cable was getting really hot, and I could see the inside was not. So when I twisted it together, I'm hoping that helps consolidate the heat to bring it to a more even heat. Wayne, how's it going, brother? Somewhat, kind of. You're asking the cable, does it somewhat weld together when you twist it tighter and tighter? When done in a welding heat, that brings it right there and kind of gets that smush going. I can't say 100% yes or no. I think in my eyes and in my experience, it's the equivalent of a light tap, you know? Over here. There we go. Now I should be able to start tapping it. And I didn't mean to, but it having a slight S-curve in it kind of puts me in a position where I can get more of it hot at the same time. Yeah, Bob over at B&B Forge has actually done this without any welding, without a vise. He's got a technique that I believe Ting Ting showed him at the Quad Squad hammer-in last year, where he like turns it while he's hammering it and it tightens it up. It's kind of neat. Robert Higginbotham, do you use chemicals to get the oil out of the cable before you forge it? You can. I believe you're technically supposed to. I'm not quite sure of the process. It's like you soak it in acid to clean it up, and then you soak it in something to get rid of that. What I did is I heated it up, opened it up, cleaned it out, like not heated it up to like bright orange, didn't let it scale, just kind of burned away the oil, and then I closed it back up, let it cool, and I soak it in kerosene. And when the kerosene burns, it creates a coating of carbon. That's what I've been told, that's what I've been shown, and I've done it with every Damascus I've done so far, and I've had fair results with it. Said you quenched that squirrel tail knife in bacon grease? I bet that smelled great, man. Honestly, Tech, I'm really not sure about vinegar. It might. One of the people to talk to about it, I know Bob would know a little bit. Shamrock Forge, Sully over there, he knows a lot about cleaning up cable. He's experimented with it. This is where I got this cable. You know, it's like he's got enough to experiment in all sorts of different ways. Tell you what I did forget to do. I forgot to preheat my anvil. I just realized that as I was pulling it out. Like, yeah, I never heated my anvil up. And I'll be 100% honest, guys, the project that I have in mind for this is not a blade. So, again, this is more practicing with cable, and I'll use the result for, you know, a small little art project that I have in mind. Spencer, I believe when he was talking about the vinegar for cleaning the metal off. Hey, champ. What up, brother? You ready to go? You ready to go? I just saw a rookie problem. Okay. What I was doing wrong here is I was starting at this end and hammering it around, and that was opening up the side that's attached. I need to bring it the other way. Durr. I'm not too far ahead. I could easily fix that. Jim Prov, no, it's not from rebar. Basically what I've got going on here is, let's pull out my other one. It's a piece of cable welded to a stick, and the stick is rebar. And I'm going to be solidifying that. Hopefully. Taking a piece of steel cable and turning it into one solid piece of metal. or failing spectacularly. Yeah, see, because I started it on the wrong end. You can see that it's not taking quite rightly. I've already got a bit of a weld going on one end. I may take and just call this end sacrificial. Set that to the side and use it for scrap Damascus later on. Homogeneous piece of metal, yes. What's up, Rock and Blue Monkey? A 15N20 to make a cable sandwich, then do the raindrop pattern out of it. I kind of did that. I took 2 7-layers of the 1084, the 15N20. I took 2 7-layer sets of those and put them between, or put a piece of cable between it. John Hutchins over there at the Tidewater Blacksmiths Guild took that piece and made an axe bit out of it. So there was that. I've got that footage somewhere, but my computer messed up and I can't find it. So, just in case she's watching, hi, Dangerface and Jim Prov, how are you guys doing? Pop down and give a greeting. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a maintenance on my blower here soon. It's acting up, seems a bit loose. I'll give you guys a little clue on the project that I want to do with this, and gives you a little bit of an idea for those of you who know what other projects I have going on, a little idea how off my mind goes and off track. This has to do with the death of Steve Irwin. I'm glad to hear y'all are doing great, Jim Prov. Awesome, Frontier. I got mine. I got to work on a rebuild for it. Shark Monkey? The biggest project question is if I got the truck fixed yet. No, not yet, and that'll probably be more towards springtime. Thank you, Wayne. Really enjoying the video. I'll keep up the good work. Monkey shark? No, not a monkey shark. I always see them made out of pipe, and the way they do them is they cut the part of the pipe out and spread it out some. I want to try it in a solid piece of Damascus. Yeah, see, this is getting difficult on here in the back end. What I might try to do is just focus on here and leave this as a sacrificial piece. If that makes any sense to you guys. And for those of you trying to learn from me, that could have been easily avoided had I just started back here and worked my way forward. Just more proof that I'm still learning. Putting the borax on it. Woo! That's right. That's what a broom is for. Borax here melts and gets into all the little cracks, and it draws away the scale and the oxidization, and like coats the metal, and then allows for a cleaner weld. And when making Damascus, you want to start with light taps to set the weld. You get it up to a forging heat, roughly 2,400 degrees, give or take a few hundred, and set it with light taps. Keep setting it, keep it clean, keep setting it, and then you start actually hammering it out to shape it around. A lot of chat happened. All right. Stingray and... Yep, Cypherian. Jake and Bateman, what's up? Doot, monkey shark. Oh, I see what y'all are doing there. Grayson, I'll get it here. Damascus Stinger. Water pancake is... Yep, okay. I'm gonna be hitting 9. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. David Burson, how are you doing? I'm gonna say hi to those who walked in. B-Rob, how's it going, brother? Tommy, what is up? He's getting the chat. Somebody let him know I said hi to him. Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat and make Damascus at the same time. Wouldn't be the first time I burned something. All right. Turning it like a hot dog at 7-Eleven. Sounds like it's getting solid, guys. Give it another clean, sprinkle it with some borax. Back in the fire. Alright. You worry about the cable. I will. He's too much of a social butterfly. Yep. Who all's going to Quad State in the chat? In the chat or me? Am I like not included in that, Cypherian? Because y'all know the answer to that. I'm going to be in Ohio in September, come hell or high water. Speaking of high water, I hope John drives safe home from work. Yes, I'm just using 20 mule, nothing fancy, 20 mule team borax. Something fancy. Do I look like a fancy kind of guy? Well, Cypherian, you know most of the quad squad's gonna be there. You know, it's like you're gonna be hearing throughout the fairgrounds. It's gonna be like quad squad assemble. And then we'll all come running through the tents. Hey, guys! I don't know, Rob. John Coffey said he might not be able to make it to Quad State. He's got some deal going on in his house the week before. Something to do with a hammer class with Daniel Moss flying in from Britain to teach all of us idiots. Yeah, we need a Quad State branding logo. I like that. We'll all have like Quad State boils on our like. I can feel the heat coming off of this. Feels kind of nice. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at before another flux. I've got a few little areas to focus on. Let's see how well y'all can see this. Not really well. All right. So if you can see it, this is setting up pretty nicely along here. But I have a ridge that opened up, but it is closed. It is sealed. I just need to smooth that out and make sure that that gets, really clean before I do much to it. But I'm getting one solid color. It's not being too much of a pain. Man, to all of you guys who I didn't meet last year, who are showing up this year, I cannot wait to meet you. Mr. Ben Toombs, I can't wait to, give you a good old handshake. and the rest of you who have said that they were going to make it. Drayson, Mr. Hubcap over there at Rusty Hubcap Forge. Alan, brother, I can't wait to meet you. It's going to be a freaking blast. I know it's months and months and months and months away, but this is why we need time travel. What do we want? Time travel. When do we want it? It's irrelevant. Right? Good. Man. That's sounding solid. Let's get it back in the heat. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot of chat here. Oh, Ting Ting's here. What's up, brother? Yamez, I'm trying to kick JT's butt out there. Peer pressure might get needed. Oh, he's going, Miss Barrett, Mrs. Barrett there. He's going. Spent all day cleaning up the shop with Thud Thud. That's good. I really, really, really need to do a shop cleanup. I really do. Oh. I'll do a Mawabo on James with a bandana and cues on the front. What you think about that, Yamez? Anything, man, do it. And Ting Ting, no, I wasn't. I was actually talking about I wish we had time travel so we could be at Quad State already. But no, yeah, you're a true time traveler with them messages, brother. Dooby dooby doo. I'm going to try and close the inside end up a little bit more. Yeah, same thing. I spun it from the outside in, and I ended up with a ball halfway through that I've been chasing. So I'm going to try and close that up more, and so it's less waste for the scrap Damascus pile. Alright, what am I missing on the chat here? Do any of you guys do live streams on a regular basis? Yep. Counterline Forge, that's Ting Ting. He does. Thursday nights, it's either 6 or 7. Ting is it's 7 usually, but you have been going on a little bit earlier, haven't you? 6? And then, yeah, Charming Hollow Forge. Big Dog Forge, that's Sunday Morning Church. Anson Ivy at Ivy Forge, he does Sundays at 2 p.m. all times Eastern. Frontier Forge is trying to get back into him, I believe. Yep, that's what he just said. Sully, what's up, brother? David Burson, Anthony's Forge, 4th Saturday of the month, 9 a.m. Central. That's once a month. There you go. All right, I think I chased that ball up a bit. All of this could have been solved, and I just cut this piece of cable in half. Right? But no, lazy Yamez likes to work harder. Yeah, David, that live stream you guys did a couple weeks ago was freaking awesome. The tong class. I gotta set my camera over here and watching this way so that when I'm facing the forge and working in the forge, y'all ain't staring at the back of my head. Hey, Fenrir, yeah, more cable. Rolling it like a hot dog at 7-Eleven. I think I said that already. Let me see. I have 30 people watching. Smoosh that like button. Like that smoosh button, guys. Share the stream. Sounds good. All right. Randy, what's up, brother? All right. Beautiful. Yeah. Let it cool down a bit. and show you guys where I'm at, what I got with it. It's still bright red hot for you guys. Or bright yellow. I can see on the camera. All right. Blueface here. What up, brother? Yeah, champ, we're all dying to see your power hammers. Okay. Let that cool and show you all where I'm at with it. I got my little pointing stick. Alright. So that's pretty solid. I do have a small channel right there, but that's just it's not like a D-lam or nothing. I can close that up nicely. From here till here, it's damn near solid. So I'm gonna start lengthening this up a bit, and going ahead and drawing it out, and not so much flattening it out because I want to use a bar for the project, but just to make sure it all gets set, I want to bring it to square. Boom, 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 and then I'll round it out again because I want that effect. Spencer's out of here. Hearts and health, brother. Trying to sort out Wi-Fi. Can't do it on phone. We gotta get Wi-Fi 100 yards from my house. All right. 100 yards is the length for Cat 6. Cat 5, Cat 6. Yes, sir. That's the crane cable you sent me. I'm going to make a Steve Irwin killer out of it. CG Smithing, welcome to the show. I have not. I saw those on and off while I was at work, and then I got so stuck in traffic yesterday and just went through crazy road rage and forgot everything that happened. So I did not. Thank you for reminding me. Those are cool pictures, though. John, you made it. Hey, hey, hey. Sully, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you and say it can run 301 feet. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead right out and say that. There we go. I know you're quoting the specs. So am I. All right. Talking about the whole truck thing earlier, and it just thinking like I'm seeing GoFundMe's for all sorts of things these days, and one of them that caught my eye was one for a guy Isaac over there in Africa, Ghana, Africa, who's trying to get a truck. He asked me to set one up, but he's got one set up already. And Heretic Blacksmith, and he does some cool work. His Facebook videos are really fun to watch. Check him out. Show him some support. Not necessarily, I ain't saying anything other than that, but he's a fun character to watch. And that tangent's in my brain. I was thinking, y'all were talking about my truck earlier, asked me about my truck earlier, and I'm like, I should set up a GoFundMe for that. No, I shouldn't, If anybody wants to, I wouldn't do a GoFundMe for myself, because if anybody wants to support me, I have my Patreon, which I put pre-release videos, and I'm planning giveaways, or you guys can just straight up buy something from me. Email's in the description. It's really interesting with this, basically like a spring on the end here. Alright. Oh, what time do I have? Only an hour? Oh yeah, I've been checking for clinker the whole time. Still good. I'm due for a cleaning here in a little bit, but I've I've got a solid piece here, guys. Oh, you were answering somebody else's question. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally missing a whole bunch of questions. I'm sorry, I didn't see that, CG. Thank you, Frontier. Thank you, Brendan, for covering me. Well, a mostly clean fire, Frontier. You know what? I might go ahead and clean my fire right now. Just because you brought it up. You're fine. Clinker, clinker. Little itty bitty clinker. I think that's it. Getting that fire back. Well, there you go, David. Rock on. Consider yourself lucky, brother. Trying to decide in my head how I want to go about this. It's about where I want it to start drawing out for the tail of the stingray. However, do I want to cut it off the stock? No, not really. I'll go ahead and start drawing it out. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Fizz Plaps, Jim Prop. I was doing some cleaning in there actually, which required me to like kind of get in there. I need a better angle. You don't need to see this. Let's do this, guys. Yeah. It's a little bit of a better angle. Yeah, Jim Prime. It's not like stage work where you have to, or it is kind of like stage work where you have to aim it, but I have a camera so I can literally put the audience wherever I want them. For you guys. Yamez collab at 1,000 subs. I believe me and Frontier were talking about something like that too. Email me with any ideas y'all are interested in. Where do I get my cable? Hey, Thumps MG. What's up, brother? I got my cable from a friend down in Texas. Hey, Billy. What's up, brother? Charlie May. Thousand subs collab. I'm at like, I want to say I'm at 675. I've still got like 325 to go till I get to my 1,000 subs, and I've got some big ideas for it. When I get closer, I'll announce one of the plans. But I do know that I'm going to be doing both 1,000 subscriber edited video that I hope you guys can all help me with, and I'm going to obviously be doing my 1,000 subs live stream, and that's going to be a blast. Wouldn't it be awesome if the 1,000 subs live stream happened at Quad State? That would be, it would be, I'll definitely hit it before then. My 250 subs live stream happened at Quad State, and I wore a tutu and a squid hat. Shamrock Forge wore an elephant costume, and New Penny Forge wore a sheep costume. It was a fun video. All right. I am going to cut the end of that cable off on the hot cut because I want a nice clean taper on it. Alright, let me go back. A 1,000 subs would take a long time to eat. CG Smithing, yeah. And Frontier is right there with us. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hit before then, Bob. Yeah, we'll have to definitely talk some collabs here. I've got a few, just so you guys know, I've got a few collaborations knocking around with a few different people. And those are going to be fun. Look forward to those in the next month or so. And Sorry. Got a bit distracted. Yeah, few collaborations are in the works and in the talks, and we'll be getting to those. Don't upset Newt. Pleasure to meet you, Brother David. Oh, that's what you're saying. He's a sniper. All you need is a clean shot. Well, ain't nothing in this place clean, so good luck with that. So, you need me some pliers to pull that off, because you don't want it to go flying. Bing. And I guess I'll just set that there for now. Alright, so that gave me a nice clean-ish point. And point of that is I'm going to taper this down and draw it out, and I don't want a fish lip on this at all. Bring it all to the ranch, Drayson. This is nice and hot. All right. Now. I'm really just, for the plan for this project, I'm really kind of just experimenting with an idea. Ed, yes you do. All right. don't think y'all can see. Let me bump the camera down just a smudge. Oh, and likely with the Patreons, I am going to go and pick up some ferric chloride acid so that I can do a deeper, better, awesomer etching so that my Damascuses come out looking much more like Damascuses. So I'll be ordering that in the next week or so. So everybody who loves to watch me do Damascus can give the Patreons a big round of applause. I have searched Lowe's and Home Depot and asked them for ferric chloride, and they don't have it. I can get muriatic acid there, and again, remember that's all different areas. I live on the coast; they don't really have it here, so I have to either order it or search for a Radio Shack, and the one Radio Shack that I know of is less of a Radio Shack and more of a thrift store. I spoke of the prep, Shamrock, but I didn't do the prep in the beginning. See, and B-Rob, I tried that. The making ferric chloride out of, taking muriatic and stainless and turning that into a ferrous chloride, and then adding the hydrogen peroxide to make it a ferric chloride. However, you need a certain type of, you need a non-stabilized 9% hydrogen peroxide, and I can get that for the same price that I can get ferric chloride. So, in the interest of rushy, as opposed to, I'd rather get some, have it right and set, and really make the Damascus pop. Really don't want that end to split. Look at the big brain on Heisenberg over here. Trying hard to keep this end from splitting. And just for a bit of know-how on who's talking in the chat, Shamrock Forge actually knows chemistry. Like, legit, like, to the scientific word and the scientific word to mix to make another scientific word, but there's a scientific word for mixing that I don't know that he does. And then when you scientific word that and scientific word that, and when you science them together, then they science and do this other sciencey thing, and science. He knows it. Right, Sully? I'm trying to draw this tail out real nice and even. But it's a testament to the weld. Look how that's, I mean, I've been working that and it's not splitting apart. So, yeah, man. Remember, guys, keep it family friendly. I know kids can't really read it, but, you know, we try and keep it, call it PG-13, occasional R, but like not like full frontal kind of R. Cleaning it up a bit. Alright. So, I can kind of go over my plan for this with you guys. It's going to have the tail. I'm trying to thin it out and draw the tail probably another inch and keeping it thin. And then it's going to move to a body that I'm going to flatten, leaf out the wings, and then shape the front. And, yeah. I think it's going to look really awesome. Yes, scientifically, alcohol is a solution. And Sully can prove it scientifically. Oh man, I want to get a whole neck engraved touch mark. I mean, I like my touch mark, but I really want something along the lines of these, in which let's see if I can't get it on screen. Caitlin Barrett, Mr. Drayson's kid, drew those for me, and the crossed palms. I freaking love it. Getting there, guys. One big reason I thought of this project, I saw the Stingray, and I'm like, you know what? I can do that. Is it takes two things that I really don't like doing and forces me to do them. And if it's one thing I've learned in my life, how to learn how to do something well, is you take something that you don't like doing and you force yourself to do it over and over and over, and then you become good at it, and then you don't mind doing it. Especially if it's something that's really kind of needed in what you do. And I have another big project planned down the line. It's another sea creature that involves a lot of tapering. A lot of tapering. And rounding. Showed Caitlin the stream. She's like, woohoo! A shout out from Yamez. Cool! Granddads, Rob, yeah, like going to work every day. And I tell you, one thing, like I'm an electrician by day, I used to hate putting up ceiling fans because there's a lot of little parts, and you gotta be on a ladder all day, and this and blah, blah, blah. And, well, I forced myself to do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them over the course of the years. And now I can put them up with my eyes closed. If there's any of my customers watching, not that I put them up with my eyes closed. See? It's taken so long because I'm chatting and I'm not being super efficient. Yes, Caitlin Barrett on YouTube, or you can watch Drayson Forge's live streams, and you just see a giggling camera girl. I just thought of another example. Believe it or not, I used to have terrible stage fright. Terrible stage fright. And actually, the person who got me over it, the two people who got me over it, are watching right now. Jim Prov and Dangerface. I think they're both watching on the same screen. They're the ones who, first kind of convinced me to jump up during an open mic. And welcomed me onto the stage. All right, Brandon, I'll catch you later. Thanks, Jim Prov. Hey, Elf Peterson's here. What's up? All right. Getting a bit to where I want to be with this. So I'm going to start rounding it out. Which is, of course, square to octagon, octagon to the next one, and then the next one, and ultimately round. I haven't showed you guys the piece in a while. That's where I'm at so far. I get to use my Hardy Swage. What a fun tool that is. Kinda. It's a bit noisy. looking medieval. I'm not really aiming for medieval, but I'll take it. A medieval stingray. That's what it is. I tell you, I could really feel that I forgot my brace. Coley. Now to get the tip. All right, monkey. Hearts and health, brother. Catch you later. Tim just put up a new vid. I'll have to check that out when I'm done. Trying to smooth these lines a bit, smooth the edges. Again, for those of you who don't know, this brush is a flat spring steel brush, and as you work the hot metal, it moves the metal along and smooths it out. It also like grabs and pulls the scale off. If the metal's hot enough, you could really hide hammer marks. Ow. Ran my knuckle across the chisel. All right. So, and obviously this isn't going to be a 100% anatomically correct stingray. So I got the tail. Now I'm going to flatten the body out and give him some wings. Randy, are you making it to the hammer class? Ulf Peterson, stingray, yes, the fish. The flat fish with the tail, the one that killed Steve Irwin. I'm making a cable Damascus stingray. The only time you're allowed to have the phone at the table is when me, Ting Ting, or Hans is live. That's awesome. What don't we talk about, Bob? I'm sorry. What did I do wrong? Tell me so I can fix it. Is it too soon to forge the stingray that killed Steve Irwin? See, I keep saying that I'm going to share my projects on Facebook after I'm done with them, all my Damascus. I still haven't quite finished the chainsaw Damascus from a couple weeks ago. Yes, nothing is too soon except the Irish potato famine. Which I fully believe, with the Irish potato famine, I fully believe that is the one main cause, that there are only like 2% in declining of the population is redhead. So take that for what it's worth. I'm trying to visualize how I'm going to do this. All right, B-Rob, hearts and health, brother. Kind of need to bust out a little bit of a heavier hammer. And yeah, I could really feel that I forgot my brace. One of the, speaking of the whole rules of improv thing, Gymprov, one of my favorite memories from back in the We Warned You days was, I can't remember for the life of me who said it or who did the bit, but somebody jumped up on stage after, and he's just like, well, Mitch Hedberg is dead, so he can't tell his jokes, so I'm going to. And then went into one of Mitch Hedberg's bits. That was freaking great. Or when Anna Nicole Smith died. Oh, we had fun with that one. You know what I need to do? I need to kind of make sure those ends are defined just a little bit. I keep missing how we say you are quite the comedian. No, I'm not the funny one. Entertaining, maybe. When I was on stage, it was a lot more shock comedy than it was clever comedy. Funny looking, at least. That's right, Ting Ting. It helps to go in with a plan when you're making something. I have a rough idea of where I want this to be. And as I'm making it, I'm saying, oh, I should do it this way. Stick with the plan, Yamez. Random question from Dangerface. Do you still keep exotic fish and plants? I remember you gave our goldfish Zappa some sweetwater plants he loved. No, I don't. Unfortunately, when I moved to Florida, I had to get rid of my tanks, and they were some fun tanks. Tried to sell them. Nobody wanted to buy them, and donated them to one of the fisheries over there. And so yeah, no. I've got some palm trees growing in my room. That's about as exotic as I get right now. I do have 2 leopard geckos in a tank, if that counts as, exotic. Don't miss. Damn. Doesn't pull into the side like I wanted it to. One of the big reasons why I gotta work on my leafing is so that I can pick where I hit to spread it out. I think the County Line 4 grounding hammer is the best bet for this. You know what's going on? I'm not getting that yellow heat. I need to clean my fire out. Am I making a narwhal? It might end up being a narwhal. No. I'm not making a narwhal. Forged narwhal would be pretty cool though. think I'm losing air. Dibs on Narwhal. Take it, champ. That's definitely going to be some tenon work. $21 watching with 41 likes. I'm going to need all you people who liked it to smash the get in here button. Nah. Show's almost over. Y'all see where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is we'll have the tail, and then I'll be drawing this stuff out as the wings. And that'll be pretty much it. I was trying to keep a line as a hump, but I need that material. No thank you, County Line Forge. I hate hand sanding. I want to try blades, but like I really am not looking forward to hand sanding. Heads up, y'all. 3-year-old on the stream. Hey, 3-year-old, how's it going? I hope I didn't say anything. I think this is kind of working. It is working. Just gonna take a lot of it. Yeah. See? Now I may need to cut this off and kind of pull the mass that way a bit. Yeah, but just a little project that I'll be working on the side. Y'all see how that's going to go. I was going to shave the other night, but then I saw the weather and I'm like, no, it's going to get too cold for me. But I really like where this is going to go. I wish I was getting a bit more of the flaps, but they'll come. But I gotta say my goodbyes. Hey, Peter, how's it going? Roxanne Gaudette, how's it going? Welcome to the show. First time stopping in. Okay, for all of you guys screaming, "Don't do it! Save the beard! Save the beard!" Let me let me reiterate a little bit of what I mean by shave. I ain't shaving clean shaving. There's not a force on this earth not a force on this earth that can remove this goatee from me again. I'm talking about getting rid of the sides and going back to bald with the goatee and mustache that I usually have. That's what I normally look like. I grew a beard because it got cold. So when I when I get to that, when I do shave, it's not going to be clean shaven. You'll never see this chin. Oh, they're talking to you? Are you sure? Okay, well, neither of us should shave, but don't worry. If I do, it's not going to be my main face. Or my whole face. Okay, yeah. And Ting Ting, you shouldn't shave either. Shave your head. Do what I did, bald with the beard. Oh, wait, that's right. That's what you said you were going to do anyway. Shave your beard. Shave your beard, Ting Ting. I dare you. All right. Well, I know I didn't get the full spread that I wanted on it, but the goal of the live stream was to get a solid piece of cable. You see, I started with the cable and then solidified it and tapered it down for the tail, and I'm starting to spread that out for the wings of the stingray. So eventually that will be spread out, and maybe I'll give them a little curl, but I'm going to polish them up, and those are going to be that's going to be a cable Damascus stingray. So fingers crossed that it works right. I might set that aside and work on it later. I got a lot of stuff I got to do to prepare for tomorrow. Roxanne, you guys are so welcoming. Thank you for live watching. Thank you. Okay. You are all awesome. Man, yeah, this community is ridiculously cool. I'll tell you that much right now. You'd pay $100 to see Ting Ting clean shaven. You know what? I can't afford it, but I'd love... I don't want to say it because he'd probably do it. Great work tonight. Can't wait to see the progress. Yeah, Jim Prov. I can't either. This is one of those projects of mine that literally I don't have a plan other than what I want it to look like. You know? So I want to make a stingray, and I'm seeing how I can move the metal to make the stingray. So really, I can't wait to see what it looks like either. It's just going to be some good wholesome metal moving. Champ? So, are we saying we're going to have a raffle where the winner gets to shave Ting Ting? So, all right, let's do this. We'll do a raffle, a waffle, because we can't say raffle, a waffle where everybody who pays into it or everybody who buys a ticket to the waffle gets to be a holder, and the person who gets picked for the waffle gets to be the shaver. And so everybody who buys into it can hold Ting Ting down because it's going to take all of us. And then the winner of the waffle gets to hold the trimmers and shave Ting Ting. How about it? How about it? Y'all think that sounds like a plan? Oh, well. I'm gonna get yelled at. He's like, no! Love you, Ting Ting. If y'all want to see actual forging, somebody who really knows what they're doing, check out Counterline Forge. He's got some skills. And for any of you guys who are relatively new to the blacksmith community and the live YouTube community for blacksmiths, so the winner pays to die. Well, you got what, 20 people holding you down. He's gonna shave you and then run, probably hop on a plane. Most of the people in my chat have channels that are worth watching, so I recommend y'all check them out. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. So, I will see you guys next week, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern, to do another project that I have no idea yet what it's going to be. Trying to get time to come out here and do some videos. I've got a few in the head that I want to do, that I need to do, and it's going to be great. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm going to say hearts and health, and good night, and thank you all for coming in and spending the time with me. That was great, guys. Let me the off button's back here though. Watch the dying fire. Ooh. So shaving my beard. Yeah, we'll have to really figure out a plan for this, like a sneak attack. Yeah, Dad Rats, I'm ducking out on you. Hearts and health, everybody. Jim Prov, Dangerface, always glad to have you guys watching. Y'all are awesome. And to the rest of the Quad Squad, I'll talk to you guys in a few. Good night, everybody. Say bye-bye to the coal fire. Night. Good night. Goodbye, coal fire.